everyone. Good morning and almost good afternoon. Welcome into the Glacier Ice Arena here in Vernon Hills, Illinois, where today it's Game 3. It's do or die for both teams in the 12U semifinal match between Mission and the Stallions here in Premier Select 12U. Hello, everyone. Eric Willowhite with you here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. We have a great matchup coming up for you today. Mission won Game 1 Friday night by the score of 2-1. They're their number 2 seed in the Premier Select 12U division. Stallions won Game 2 yesterday in overtime fashion, 4-3. A couple minutes into overtime there, so that's where we are, bringing up to a win or go home situation for both teams here in Game 3. The winner gets to take on the Jaguars in the NIHL Premier Select 12U Championship game next Sunday at the United Center. So both teams fighting for a chance to skate on the big ice next Sunday. So this should be an exciting match for sure. It's been an exciting weekend of hockey here in Vernon Hills. Many teams have punched their ticket to the United Center for next Sunday. However, all three of the 2-3 seeds in 10U, 12U, and 14U were extended to a third game. So we have a 10U game going on right now on the other rink between Rockford and Mammoth. I believe Mammoth is leading that one heading into the third period. It's not over. If Mammoth wins, they will take on the Ice Dogs in the NIHL 10U Premier Select Championship next Sunday. Then again, we have here the Stallions and Mission playing. The winner here will face the Jaguars next Sunday at the United Center for the 12U Premier Select Championship. And then the 14U, Huskies and Blues. The Blues won on a late goal at 22 seconds left to extend this series to 3 games. So the Blues and Huskies will play later today at 1:30. So a full day of hockey coming up here on the NIHL TV network. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. It's good atmosphere here. Stallion fans to our right, Mission fans to our left. Mission will be the home team. The higher seed gets home team designations for games 1 and 3. The Stallions were designated the home team for game 2 yesterday. So that's kind of all what it means from a technical standpoint. Obviously, they're both playing on neutral ice here in Vernon Hills. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 54th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. That's what you're watching now. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. And the Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. On Tuesday, the Vancouver Canucks come to the United Center. 7:30 puck drop on NBC Sports Chicago. Thursday, February 15th, Sidney Crosby and the Penguins will be in town. Another 7:30 puck drop at the United Center, also on NBC Sports Chicago. And then Saturday, February 17th, the Ottawa Senators come calling. That'll be a 2 p.m. puck drop at the United Center. That game is also on NBC Sports Chicago, so don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. All right, we're going to be getting ready here for puck drop shortly. Stallions over by their bench. Mission huddled up in front of their goal. They'll move over to their bench shortly. And we'll identify who our starting goalkeepers are. Yesterday's game for Mission, it was Veronica Pulik. And for the Stallions, it was Maxwell Torello. We'll see who's in net today for both teams. And it looks like 40 hitting the ice for the Stallions. So that will be Maxwell Torello. And then we'll wait for the starting goalkeeper for Mission here. It looks like we're going to have our national anthem here shortly as players will line up. So we'll give you the audio feed for that. So just bear with us here and we'll have puck drop soon. All right, there's our national anthem. Jim Corneliuson recording version, the great Blackhawks anthem singer, professional operatic. I don't know if that's the right term, but I just used it, so there. All right, so it looks like it's number one in goal for Mission today, and that's going to be Samantha Hoskins taking the net. She was the starter on Friday's game. Torello still in. It is Max for the Stallions as we get ready for the face-off. It'll be Mason Abdul Aleem in the circle going up against Samantha Bonarek. And the Stallions take possession. They dump it inside Mission zone. And immediately we have an icing call against the Stallions. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off for Mission. And this will be to the left of Maxwell Torello. Bonarek. Pape fires that one down low. Battle in the far corner. Pape keeps it in. Flips it towards the net. Puck is loose and then thrown over to the far boards and cleared out down into Mission territory. That's going to creep up on Hoskins, but it's going to be played, however, by Grayson Bowman. Inside the zone. Cross-ice pass was deflected between the circles, unable to get the shot through, but carrying forward is Bonarek. Bonarek between the circles has the puck knocked off her stick by Abdul Alim. And then the Stallions look to get it out of the zone. They do. Out to center. Nice sweep check, however, by Jessup. Here comes Jessup in all alone. Fires and sails that one over the head of Torello. Oh, Jessup shot out of a cannon. So was that shot. Torello just had to duck underneath that. Might have hit the cage. Centering attempt right on. Defenseman waiting there was Henry Arcolano. Now here come the Stallions. Trying to get it inside the zone. It's at the skate of Emma Pape. Check that, that's 82. That was Ella Rendina. Arcolano tries to clear. He does get it up ice. Michael Cordiano leaves it behind. Here's McAvoy. McAvoy centers. Then it's thrown up top to the point. Flip shot. That one goes wide. That's sailed by Licadini. He had to duck. So we had two players duck so far from heavy shots. We had Torello on Dean on the other. Play along the near boards, dug out. Stallions will take possession, flip forward. Inside the zone goes Harry Pereira. Then flipped out by Mission out to center ice. I believe that might have hit someone in the Mission bench, so faceoff will go back inside Mission territory. Faceoff to the left of Samantha Hopkins. Well, they can't play that music any louder. That's sarcasm, by the way. Up along the near boards inside Stallions territory. That one rolls on net, and it bounced up for a moment before Torello holds on for the faceoff. So just as Aaron and I always talk about, my broadcast partner who's handling the 10U semifinal game on the North Rink. Throw the puck on net, good things happen, and that's exactly what happened there almost for Mission as they had an opportunity and Torello had to make a play. Now they're going to wave off the player change as it was late towards the faceoff, so Mission will have to keep their players out there and wait for a change, on ice change. Stallions clear it out of the zone. Backhanded in the neutral zone, then dump down low inside Stallions territory. Playing that will be Holden Kenzik. Swept in, but offsides was the call, as in ahead of the play was Gorbatenko, Kendra Gorbatenko. So we'll have a face-off outside the Stallion zone, just along the near boards. No score, 10:53 to go here in period one. The winner will advance to the championship game for 12U Premier Select at the United Center next weekend. We have another offsides. And again, they'll take on the Jaguars, who ran through the 4-seed Ice Dogs, really didn't have a chance. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It was tight, but Jaguars come out on top, sweeping that one 2-0. Now Mission inside Stallions territory, but they immediately get the puck outside the zone. Between the circles over on the far corner. And we have a final score in the 10U game. Mammoth, a 4-0 shutout of Rockford. So they advance to take on the Jaguars. Ice Dogs, that's right, Ice Dogs in the 10U Premier Select Championship next Sunday at the United Center. So congratulations to Mammoth. Congratulations to Rockford on a great season. And congratulations to the Ice Dogs and Mammoth both making it to the NIHL Championship for 10U Premier Select on the big ice at the United Center. Face off to the right of Hoskins. There's Pape for Mission. Gets it out to center. Cohen had it, then Peach. Now between the circles. And it's out to the neutral zone. Then back into the neutral zone, back inside Mission territory. That'll go behind the goal line for an icing call. So icing with 9:44 to go in the first period. Face-off will be to the right of Maxwell Torello. Out to the neutral zone again. Good stick lift there by the Stallions. They bring it inside the zone where we should get no penalty. Thought we might get one there. Then the puck's knocked outside the zone, but the Stallions have numbers. Cross-ice pass, there's McAvoy. McAvoy sweeps it inside the zone, but Mission immediately clears. And then the puck is brought in off sides. Kenzik pushed it forward. So we'll have a lot of stops and starts in this game so far. Not a whole ton of chances, just kind of both teams kind of being careful with the puck and everything on the perimeter for the most part. And a lot of offsides and icings. Abdul Aleem going up against Mad Dog Nicodini, one of the all-time top names in NIHL play, Mad Dog. And we'll change out both centers for this one. So Abdul Aleem and Licodini tossed. We'll have a new pair in the circle. Mission wins control, and they move it up to Jessup, who quickly sweeps it into the zone and chases after it with her speed. Licodini hopped over a stick but tumbled, kept in at the near point. Here's Licodini. Or I should say, tumbled behind the net. Not Licodini. Inside the zone. Kept in nicely by Jessup. Jessup body off the puck. Mission Stallions go the other way, and we're going to get a penalty. That will be a penalty on Licodini for Mission. Should be either a trip or an interference. So power play time for the Stallions with 8:40 to go in the first period. A scoreless first period. All right, we'll go with roughing. Cross-ice pass, a dual Aleem on the near point. Throws it on net. And Hoskins makes the save. Now dual Aleem up at top of the near circle. Fires it. That one might have gone off the mask of Hoskins and then up into the net. We'll have another face-off. Abdul Aleem with a ton of force on that shot and might have gotten the mask of Hoskins and ricocheted into the net. So they trying to toss the puck over. Now they're looking to get and they just can't get it over. Oh, they got it this time. It hit Hoskins on the way in and went in the net, but that won't count for the Stallions. They have to do it the old-fashioned way on the ice. Minute 40 on the power play for the Stallions. Abdul Aleem between the circles. That one never gets through. As that hit off a Mission player. Kept in by Abdul Aleem. Then he overskates it. Here's Cohen. Cohen will bring it inside for a shorthanded opportunity. Rolls it towards the net. It goes to the back line. Centering attempt. Oh, and it trickles through. I believe Cohen got a piece of it on the feed from Jessup behind the goal line. And a shorthanded goal for Mission. They're up 1-0. Wow. So Cohen with the goal on a shorthander. And just like that, a 1-0 lead for Mission on a shorty. That was great play. Shot, Abdul Aleem whistled into the glove of Hoskins, who holds on for the faceoff. Abdul Aleem definitely getting some shots up high. He might move in a little bit, however. He's got some space to kind of move in a little bit and maybe force Hoskins to make a move, but all of his shots for the most part have been kind of at the top of the circle height. There he is again between the circles. Tip! That one gets through. I know that's the position he's playing defensively, but he's got the talent to move in and get around a defender if need be. Now on the near boards. Cross-ice pass, Abdul Aleem. Far circle shot. Hoskins holds on, makes the save. See again? Hoskins is getting a good look at that, and if there's not a screen, she's able to track that puck. A lot of shots for Five and Black, but nothing to show for it at this point. So now we'll have a face-off to the left of Samantha Hoskins. 43 seconds on the power play. 1-0 is the score in favor of Mission on the shorthanded goal by Cohen. Hadley Cohen on the feed from Jessup down low. And Mission clears. It's Jessup. Could be a 2-on-1. It's Cohen and Jessup again. And that one deflected as Abdul Aleem stayed with Jessup all the way. Got a stick on that shot and deflected into the net. Good defensive work there by Five and Black, doing it on both ends of the ice for the Stallions, as he normally does. Now Torello will deal with an offensive zone face-off, or defensive zone face-off for himself to Torello's right. Draw taken by the Stallions out the center. That is Gable. Thomas Gable had it, and he follows after it, but then it's picked up by Castalunga. Now battle at center ice. Brought in, and then thrown down into the far corner. Pape is there first for Mission, rings it around to the near boards where Bonarek has it. And then it's thrown back down low where Hoskins has to steer it aside. Now, 4-player battle, 2 green jerseys, 2 black jerseys. Pape digs the puck out and sweeps it over to the far boards. Pinching in on the far side, however, was Schneiderwind. He kept it in for the moment, but now Pape backhands it out the center, and that might go down for icing, and it will. Penalty is over. Both teams back at full strength. Icing call against Mission, so the Stallions will have an offensive zone draw here to the right of Hoskins once more. Be Pereira in the dot for the Stallions. And I believe that's Angie Drake for Mission. Number 5. Mission takes possession behind the net. Avery Eben. Out to the neutral zone, the puck goes. Pereira is able to flag it down for a moment. And then Lanier. And up ice go the Stallions. Here's Batty, Ian Body. Behind the net. Deflected off the skate of Pereira. Now a cross-ice pass. Trying to make a connection there with Molly Craiwanio. Into center, stolen. Eluding one defender there is Goldman. Has it along the far boards, coming in, knocking down. That's going to be a penalty on Avery Eben as knocking Goldman down along the board. So it'll be a power play time again for the Stallions as Goldman, or 77, Eben, I should say, goes to the box. And the hit on Goldman. So it's a tripping call on Eben. Stallions looking for another opportunity to get the equalizer. On net. Hoskins makes the save. There's Abdul Aleem, far boards, throws it on net. Hoskins covers up. Abdul Aleem thought he could get a quick shot on Hoskins, maybe sneak it past her in that right post area, but she was able to clamp down and cover up. No rebound. Won by the Stallions, flipped towards the net, deflected behind the goal line. Got 4:42 remaining in the first. Now out to center ice. It could be a 2-on-1. Cohen over to Jessup. Jessup, stick handles around, backhand, save made. Torello. Great save made by Maxwell Torello on an on-rushing Jessup. Another shorthanded opportunity for Cohen and Jessup. And this time Torello closed the doors, but they'll have a offensive zone faceoff will mission. Stallions win the draw. Kept in, however, for the moment. And let's see what we got here. Heading over to the penalty box. We might have a penalty on Pauly. So Pauly's going to the box for Stallions, so that'll negate the remaining minute 11 on the Stallions power play. So we'll have four skaters aside for the next minute 11, then a 49-second power play for Mission. Jessup and Abdul Aleem in the dot. Stallions take possession of the draw. Abdul Aleem knocked the stick out of Jessup's hand, but Mission keeps the puck inside the zone for the moment. It's a tripping call against Pauly, Theo Pauly. And we get an icing call against the Stallions. 4:09 to go first period, 1-0 lead for Mission. The winner goes to the championship game. They'll take on the Jaguars in the 12U Premier Select Championship game next Sunday at the United Center. We'll have all the game times and stream information available. Shot, score! Even strength goal as Emma Pape shot it from the far point, and that one gets past Torello, and Mission now leads 2-0. Emma Pape with the goal. inside the Stallion zone. 35 seconds on the penalty for Mission. As Licadini was trying to do the Michigan play there, but he had the puck roll off stick from behind the net. Licadini fires. That one goes wide of the near post. Now inside Mission territory. They have a 39 seconds on their power play. Puck goes all the way into Stallions territory. They'll get it out to center ice. Arcolano brings it over the blue line. Arcolano battling there with Bowman, Grayson Bowman. Then dumped down low. Eight seconds on the power play for Mission, but they are offsides as Cohen couldn't clear the zone in time. I heard. Nothing I can do right now. Shot on net. Hoskins makes the save. Up high at the blue line. Flipped towards the net, steered aside by Torello. Bowman trying to keep it inside the zone, does for the moment. Then it comes out to the neutral zone. And tracking after that one's going to be Mia Costalunga. Costalunga up to Karlstrom. Backhands it over, trying to get that one into the area of Gorbatenko. But now the Stallions will bring it in. Larman dumps it in. Heads over to the far corner, the puck does. Picked up by Mission. Eben flips it behind the net. Goes over to the near boards, inside the zone. Then it's going to be carried in by Jessup. Jessup is going to go behind the net, stops, spins, centering attempt between the circles, goes up high, shot fired, goes wide. Deflected on net, save made. Torello, puck is loose, where is it? And Stallions dig it out. They're going to flip it outside the zone. They could have a breakout here. As Jessup, that's no penalty there. Avery Eben broke up that rush for the Stallions, down to 28 seconds. Stallions will look to go the other way. All right, for those watching on the stream, we're going to try and reset the stream. What that means is you're going to have to leave the stream. We're going to reset a new session on YouTube. So just look for that in a moment. As soon as the period's over, we're going to take care of that, and we will. So it's still recording.